Do you guys ever think that we spend a little too much money when it comes to getting a credit card sign-up bonus after and over and over and over and over again? My name's Jake. What's up? I just wanted to talk to you guys today on this fine Friday afternoon here. Well, it's not that far afternoon. It's about 12 something. I'm on my lunch break. Yes. Don't get mad at me, anyone. But guys, I'm a little concerned, okay? Because yesterday I did talk quite a bit about about Amex and how they're making all these crazy changes and raising all the annual fees and everything. And I gotta say, it's not necessarily that bad that they're doing that. It's part of the game. But something came to my mind when I was taking a shower last night, and I was just staring at the wall as all the water run down my face and dripped onto the ground, and I was thinking about how much money have I spent trying to get sign-up bonuses, and does it actually add up to the amount of value that I'm earning from these sign-up bonuses? Like, think about it, guys. Like if we're getting a 90K Amex Gold sign-up bonus, let's just value that at a 1 cent per point ratio, at 1 cent per point. So let's just say it's $900. Do you think that I'm going out of my way just a little bit to hit this $4,000 minimum spend requirement? I think it's 6,000. What is it? It's 6,000 now, isn't it? Okay, let's just say $6,000 minimum spend requirement. You got to spend $6,000. Okay, do you think that me, you, anyone else spends about $900 of stuff that they wouldn't have normally spent to hit the sign-up bonus? Right? So now if you're spending $900 out of your way and you get $900 of value from the sign-up bonus, you're just wasting your time and making life difficult, because now you got to redeem these points and find a way to, get more value for them. And I guess you could argue for the point value being higher than 1 cent per point. But guys, do you ever think about that? Do you ever think, I mean, I understand we're getting all these sign-up bonuses and everyone wants to feel like you're in control of your spending. I think we all think we are, we all think we can, get ahead of the system and try to get a bunch of money from them and get all this value. But, you got to realize, well, I guess you don't have to realize, but I've been thinking about the good feeling. You ever get that feeling when you go ahead and, I guess you could say tapping the card or just tapping your phone and you see the freaking Amex card. Look, I'll show you. You get the Amex Platinum come up here like that. You guys ever get a little excited and then it like beeps and you're like, dude, let's freaking go. Dude, that's bad. Okay? You don't want to feel good when you're spending money, honestly. Because I don't even think about it as spending money anymore. I'm thinking about it as, oh, frick yeah, I'm getting some value here. I'm getting some points. Oh, I would have spent this anyway, so what's the point? Yeah, I mostly would have spent it anyway, but I feel like there's a little bit of inefficiencies going on here, and it's something to talk about, guys. I don't know. Do you ever feel like, do you think there's any efficiencies going on? Or inefficiencies, shall I say, It's definitely something that's interesting, and I mean, a lot of you guys seem to respond well to the video yesterday. Some of you guys are relating to like how there's tons of freaking cash only restaurants now, and some of them are card only. And I guess yesterday's video I was kind of talking about how there's like that discount for cash. So if you go ahead and pay with a card, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more, like at a restaurant, is what I'm saying. So I mean, cash really isn't the best still. I don't know. Like I said yesterday, there's all this money laundering and stuff, and maybe I did overestimate the money laundering thing, but it's something that is, to note, okay? Cash might be king for some people, but honestly, I think credit is still king, but maybe cash back credit is the king. I just don't know where to think, because honestly, imagine having just a 2x back Fidelity card that automatically goes right into some investment account, and you don't actually think about the money that you're going to be earning. You just spend it as truly as if it were to be a debit card. I mean, that's kind of the ultimate meta end game here, I think. Like, I've had so many credit cards at this point, and I feel like there's definitely some inefficiencies here with my spending, Plus, when it comes time to redeem these points, I was just thinking about how freaking difficult it actually is, and even someone like me who puts in hours and hours and hours trying to figure out how to make some redemptions work, I'm freaking booking United Airlines with Turkish Airlines just to fly to visit my family. I mean, that's really cool that I'm able to make that work, but a lot of people can't figure that out, And I think that's definitely by design, so you can value your points super highly, but then when it comes time to actually use them, you're like, frick, how do I use these points, bro? And I guess, this is like, it could be a skill-based issue. I might be still learning a little bit about how this game works, and I don't want to say that, maybe you know how to do it and I don't. That's cool if you know. I'm trying to learn how to do all these cool things. It's definitely something that's interesting here. I'm one of the 45 credit YouTubers, guys. Give me a break. I'm still learning. I'm kind of in my mid game. It's not like I have been doing this for that long. I mean, I got a freaking credit card when I was 18. What am I, 24 now? So I got a credit card like 6 years ago, and just been kind of getting some more as I finally got out of college. So I've been in the serious travel game for the last, I'd say, year and a half. But before then, I was just kind of watching it from the sidelines and just using my old Freedom Unlimited 1.5x back on everything. And honestly, just using that card, thinking about the feeling when I was just using that card, I actually felt like I was spending money. I don't know if you guys feel this now, but do you ever, like I said, I feel, got my freaking attention is all over the place. Guys, so do you think that you're spending money? Hang on, let me think about what I'm going to say. So let me tell you a quick story. I was out last weekend with a couple of friends, and we were just getting some tacos and beers. And one of the guys was really rich. So I'm sitting at the table. This guy, I'm thinking low-key is going to take care of the entire tab. And I'm like, frick yeah, that's sick. And honestly, that's not really a good thing to do. Kind of feel bad doing that, but let me get into the story. It gets kind of unfortunately worse. But so I'm sitting here like having a beer, having some tacos, and I'm kind of like enjoying myself, and all of a sudden the waiter comes around and drops the little tab right in front of me, and I'm sitting in a group of 6 people, and I kind of don't know a lot of them. Like, I just moved to a new area and I'm still getting to know people. I'm with my girlfriend. She's kind of sitting down at the other side, hanging out with her friends, and I'm just kind of hanging out there, and I get the tab in front of me, and I'm thinking, frick, should I pay it, or should I put it on my card and try to and have everyone Venmo me? Is that gonna be annoying? Like, should I split it? Or, I mean, I could split it, but that's kind of annoying too. But I don't really want to get stiffed on the Venmo. You guys ever get stiffed on the Venmo? I mean, some of my old friends back where I'm from, freaking, those guys never Venmo me. But I'm sitting there thinking maybe I could get it Venmo'd, but also, maybe I'll take the chance that this guy doesn't even ask for the Venmo. Because honestly, I feel like, this guy's like kind of rich. And I'm thinking that's kind of a bad thing to say. I feel so bad now looking back on it. Because honestly, we should all be treated equally, I guess, when it comes to that. And why would I ever see someone as being rich and I shouldn't have to pay, bro? Like, I feel like that was just on me. And I honestly think, like, just letting the him pick up the tab anyway, because I ended up just kind of like shuffling the tab around the table, and everyone just kind of shuffled it to this guy. And this guy is like mega rich, which is, very nice for him, super cool. And I'm thinking, like, dude, it gets worse, bro. I'm sitting there and I'm letting him pay, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this dude kind of like looks at everyone and is like, hey guys, could you Venmo me? And I'm like, bro, like, deep down, I'm like, I should have freaking paid. And then my girlfriend looks at me, and I'm like, I literally like I kind of like yell at her, and I feel so bad because I was like, dude, I'm not freaking Venmoing. Like, you do it. And like, it's actually freaking really screwed up how much I think about American Express and how much I think about earning points when I'm spending my money. Because when I'm not earning points, dude, this is bad. When I'm not earning points every time I spend money, I get freaking angry, okay? I don't want to Venmo people. I don't want to deal with cash. I don't want to deal with debit. I think of it as disgusting. But in reality, we're still paying for something, but I'm maybe not getting a little tiny bit of value on top of it. And I actually treat it like, I treat these membership awards points like if I were not paying with this card, I wouldn't be getting like $20 cash in my wallet or something. Like, it's not that much value back when you use a credit card, but I feel like I'm so hijacked to think membership awards points are the absolute king of value. And I think Amex has completely put this into the game on purpose, because I really don't think you can win. Because if you're going to be spending to get sign-up bonus after sign-up bonus, I think this is kind of designed in an Amex, and I think Amex actually favors this. They've covered the entire part of the game, whether it's earning interest on huge annual or earning interest revenue on people who can't pay their credit cards off. Right, that's the number one. The number two is the annual fees. Big annual fees are going to be a huge profit for American Express. Number three is interchange fees, and number four is you spending way too much money generating extra interchange fees for them, when in reality maybe you wouldn't have done that in the first place. And that's why I thought that it's kind of important to think about, what's the psychology behind this? Are they designing this into the game? Are we actually losing on top of everything? I don't know if all this makes sense, but I made a fool of myself at the dinner table, and some girl next to me was like, "Do you need us to Venmo for you?" And I'm like, wow, I lost. I took an L. I took a freaking L that night, and I had to apologize to my girlfriend, and I felt so bad for being a fool. Dude. Oh man. Maybe my life would just be better on the team cashback, or maybe it would be better with just a 2x back Fidelity card and not have to worry about all this. But then again, I feel anxious just thinking about it. I feel anxious just thinking about just only getting cash back, because then I'm leaving money on the table. Oh man, life was a lot better when it was simpler. All right, guys. I think I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. See ya.